Hi friends, it's Jen from the future editing this project. I just wanted to say that I apologize in advance if the video is edited kind of weird. I'm still very new to video editing and I would consider myself very beginner and completely unskilled. And this video was difficult to say the least. I wasn't quite sure. You'll understand when you watch the video, but basically I have two different cameras going on at once and I wasn't sure where to cut to one another. I thought of putting like a picture in a picture thing, but then my skill is not good enough to do that and I thought I would block something. So in the future, I will try and be better, but I do apologize in advance for this particular video not necessarily being the greatest quality. If you have any suggestions, let me know after you watch it, but hopefully you enjoy it regardless. Thank you so much for watching. You look very nervous. Why? You okay? Okay. Hi friends, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a different video. Today I brought in Julian and he's going to guess some book related questions about me. Are you excited?
I just hope I get them right.
So basically, what we're doing today is I have 15 books in front of me and 12 post-it notes. So the books that we have here, starting from top to bottom, left to right, is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nung. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Flame in the Mist by Renee Adia, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, The Witches by Roald Dahl, Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson, Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, The Diviners by Libba Bray, The Five People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom, and Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. These are just different book-related questions. I will read you the question, and you put the post-it note on one of the books. 3 of them are decoys, okay?
Okay.
So there is 3 of them, there's no question that applies to them. At the end, you can swap them around to see, like, I'll give you one chance to swap them up and then see how you do. I thought about doing lifelines because I actually watched a few other people do this video. The first person I watched do it was Books and Lala. I don't know if she was the original person, but someone was. But yeah, she actually gave her husband 3 different lifelines, but a lot of them involved talking to people, and currently it's like midnight, and I don't think anyone's going to answer us. So what I'll do is I'll give you 3 50-50s. So for 3 opportunities, I will give you 2 options and you can choose between them, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a point scoring system.
Point scoring.
Yeah. So you will have, your total will be out of 300 points. For every correct answer you get, you'll get 20 points. And then 20 points for each additional lifeline left over. For a total of 300. So if you got them all perfect and you had your 3 lifelines left, you'd get 300 points. Okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you're going to do?
I don't know. Seeing as I don't know. I've heard of most of these. Well, some of them. Some of them I haven't heard of. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like. I'll get at least half, I think.
You think?
Hopefully.
Okay. And hopefully this top-down angle looks okay. Here are all the books for everybody who is watching. And I guess we'll get started. Okay, the first one is my most recent physical read. So this was actually kind of tricky for me because most of my books I either listen to the audiobook or have in the library. So it was really hard to come up with questions of that I actually own the book to, which is why we have this makeshift one. So the most recent book that I read the physical copy of.
Wait, what is this makeshift one?
Strange the Dreamer.
Oh.
Ignore the side.
Okay.
This is Strange the Dreamer.
Because
I don't own that book. I listened to the audiobook.
Most recent physical read.
Yeah.
Was Mistborn. You haven't. I know you're listening to that one, so that's you're trying to fool me with that one. I think. You haven't read Neil. Well, maybe you've read that one. Oh man, this is tricky. Wait, which Harry Potter is this?
This is the first one.
That's the first Harry Potter. Has the fancy cover, so I don't recognize it. I'm gonna say, and What's this one? This one's the
That's a Vanishing Stare.
Vanishing Stare. Ooh. I think I would have to say between one of these two. So I'm gonna go for this one right now.
Okay. The second one is my favorite cover.
Your favorite cover?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's gonna be tough for me because
I mean, you know what I
think
like.
I would think that you probably like this one or that one there, the flame or Flame in the Mist, because of the cherry blossoms on it. But I know you're also very fond of this Harry Cover Potter.
Harry Cover Potter.
Harry Cover Potter. So I'm gonna say this one here. Favorite cover.
Okay. In the same kind of mood, which one is my least favorite cover?
Least favorite cover. I'm gonna put my money on this one right here. I mean, it's kind of a male body that's all contorted up. I mean, Frankenstein's it's an interesting read, but I don't know about the cover.
Okay. Series that I want to finish the most. So, as you may know, I'm not much one for finishing series. So this is one that I want to finish the most.
Need to know which ones of these are actually series.
Don't forget you have your lifelines if you want.
I'm gonna use a 50-50 for this one.
Okay. I will give you this one and this one as the two options.
Oh, I'm glad I did that because I would not have guessed either of those two.
Which one were you thinking?
I was gonna think Mistborn over
Oh.
there. So wait, this one is a darker shade of magic. The Vanishing Stare. I'm gonna put my money on this one here.
Okay.
V.E. Schwab.
My favorite childhood book. I feel like this one should be pretty easy.
I would, well, it's either The Witches or Harry Potter. Not, what did I say before? Cover Potter? Not that one.
Harry Cover Potter.
Harry Cover Potter. I'm gonna say The Witches.
Okay, this one's throwing myself under the bus here.
Oh.
It's a book I said I read, but I actually didn't.
You didn't read it.
I didn't read it.
Wait, who'd you tell, or who'd you...
I can't tell you, that would be spoilers.
So you said that you read it, but you didn't.
And before it's like Harry Potter.
What? My Whole Life is a Lie. I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything about this book, so I'm gonna put it on this one. Unless this is a decoy. I don't know. I'll keep it there for now.
Okay. The author that I've read the most. Now, this doesn't mean rereads. This just means I've read number of their books the most.
Okay.
So, the author that I've read the most books from.
I'm gonna say Harry Potter. Because, I mean, you've read The Cursed Child and the whole series, so it's quite a few books right there.
Okay. The book I'm the most looking forward to reading.
Oh. So I know you've read Night Circus, Flame in the Mist. I'm pretty sure you haven't read Girls of Paper and Fire, but I already have that one for favorite cover for now.
You could always put, like, if you think it's a book, you could put, like, a
Yeah.
second post-it so that you remember to go back to
That's
it.
true. Can I use can I use 50-50s at the end or not? Or do I have to use them now?
You can use them at the end if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put on this one.
Okay. This one is my favorite book that I've read in 2019.
2019.
So in the last like 2 months. They're my favorite book that I've read in the last 2 months.
I know you really like Strange the Dreamer. Did you read that in 2019? I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Strange the Dreamer.
Okay. This one I think you're gonna know. What book am I reading right now?
Good Omens.
Okay. My favorite author.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
If I had to put... Okay, I would guess either... Ooh, Mitch Albom's in there too. Mitch Albom, V. Schwab, or J.K. Rowling. Rowling?
Rowling.
I think I'm going to take a 50-50 on this one.
Are you?
Yep.
Ooh,
I
so
shouldn't
this
have told you
one's
those.
hard because you could have told me. I could have made this hard for you.
I shouldn't have said that.
I will give you between Mitch Albom and V.E. Schwab.
I'm gonna put it on Mitch Albom for now.
Okay, now this one, if you don't get this one right, I don't know what will happen, but it won't be good. My favorite book
Your favorite book
of all time.
of all time. You do push the Night Circus pretty hard. So I'm gonna put it on Night Circus.
Okay, so that's the last one.
Mhm.
How do you think you did?
There are some I'm unsure about. So I don't know. I don't know if I got half.
Okay, are you...
I'm gonna shoot for half, but I don't think I got half.
Okay,
at
do you want to
this
make any final changes?
point. Oh boy. No, I think I'll keep it like this.
You're gonna keep it? Do you want me to tell you how many you have right?
Sure. Yeah. Tell me how many I have right, and then I can change maybe.
You're 4 right.
4.
You only have 4 right.
4 out of 13? No, 12.
12. 4 out of 12. So you have a failing grade right now.
So that's
Do you want
not-
to know which ones you got right?
That's not 50%. I don't know. Does that? I guess so. Is that allowed?
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it.
You have Girls of Paper and Fire, right? That is in fact my favorite cover. You were close. I threw this one as a decoy. So I guess that kind of tells you that was a decoy. Oops, I shouldn't have told you that one. You have my favorite book, right? You do have that I'm reading great Good Omens. That's the name of the
Great
book.
Omens.
No, technically I'm listening to the audiobook, but I am reading this one right now. And you do have my favorite childhood book, right?
Oh. So that means that
Oh, sorry, you have 5 books right.
5 right.
You also got my favorite book of 2019 is Strange the Dreamer. So you have 5 right.
So
That means this.
series you want to finish most.
And don't forget you have your 50/50s if you want to use them.
Did I use 2 50/50s?
You've only used... Yeah, you used 2, sorry.
So I
Yeah.
have 1 more.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 2 more 50/50s. Okay, so this one you said was wrong. This one was wrong.
Now, this one's actually kind of funny.
So
because-
that's your least favorite.
So, that one's kind of a funny story because I actually have that one in as a different answer. But then when I pulled it off my shelf, I looked at the cover and I'm like, oh my god, I hate this more than my least favorite cover. But it wasn't intentional. Like, I just didn't know what the cover looked like when I made the list. So I guess you were kind of correct in that I do hate that cover more than my least favorite cover. But when I had it in my head, it was a different book. So there is one for my least favorite cover, but I do kind of hate that one more. But it's for something else.
What is the cover of this book? I'm not even sure what... Oh, it's a... Oh, okay.
Now, don't forget that one of the ones that you have, 2 of the ones that you have wrong are actually ones that I gave you 50/50s from. If you can remember what the 50/50s were, you could get them right.
You gave me 50-50s.
For 2 of them. 2 of the ones that you have wrong were 50-50 ones. I think. I'm pretty
Cool.
sure. Didn't I?
Maybe.
I don't remember. What was the first 50-50 I gave you now?
It was for these 2, but I can't remember what it was for. What did I... It was either series I want to finish most or... Most looking... Or no, was it most looking forward to reading? Was that right? No, it can't have been those 2 because I'm pretty sure you've already read this one. Maybe? Uh-oh.
No, I don't think it was for that one.
Darker Shade of Magic.
I don't think I gave you Darker Shade of Magic for that one.
Well, I can't remember, so that's... That doesn't help me.
Now, I've talked to you about this least favorite cover a few times.
Really?
I've even shown you...
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's this one, because... I mean, the cover looks cool to me, but I remember you talking about this part here, and how the cover doesn't actually meet the end. So I'm going to put it there. Wait, do I have to... So I have to rearrange first, then ask for you to tell me whether it's right or not? Or do you tell me whether it's right?
I think I'll tell you at the very end once you're done rearranging.
Okay. So I'll put these... Book I said I didn't...
I said I read, but didn't. Is this harder than you thought it'd be?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think you knew? I talked to you about all these books too. Like, I talked to you about them so much.
There's just so many though to keep in my mind.
I guess that's true.
Like 15 books and I haven't read any. Oh, I've read Harry Potter and Frankenstein. And I think that's it out of this collection.
Think probably.
So maybe this one?
That's it, what you had it before.
Really?
I'll tell you that, but...
Oh, right, that is the one I put on there. Series you want to finish the most. Okay, so it wasn't... Where did I even have this on? This one here?
I think you had it on there, yeah. And I think
these
that
on there.
was
Oh,
a
no.
50-50 I gave you. I think that one was a 50-50.
Well, I don't know. Is this a series? Maybe it's a series. I'm gonna put it on there. What does it say? A truly devious novel. Okay, so it's truly devious, so it must be a series.
Do you remember me talking about Truly Devious?
I do remember you talking about Truly Devious, but I don't remember anything about it.
This is actually the book that we picked up on my birthday.
Wait, what did I do with the least favorite cover I put there?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put most looking forward to reading on, I don't know, but I have one more 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 50-50 on this
A
one.
book I said I read, but I didn't.
Yes.
Ooh, this one's really tricky. Because... Okay. I'm gonna give you a 50-50. I feel like this is gonna give it away. These 2.
I'm gonna put it on Frankenstein.
Okay.
And most looking forward to reading. I'm gonna... Ooh. Mistborn. Darker Shade of Magic. And the Graveyard Book. Those are the only 3. I don't know. Mistborn is a series, right?
I don't know if I can answer that.
So, I'm gonna put it on the Graveyard. Okay.
Is this your final answer?
Yep.
You still have 2 on that I've told you are wrong, but you haven't touched yet.
Oh. Well.
You haven't touched the Diviners or Mitch Album yet, and I told you both of those were wrong.
So these are wrong. Favorite author. Okay, so that's gonna be, I was originally gonna say the Schwab. Most recent physical read. So that's gotta be this one then.
You had that on there originally?
Did I?
Oh no, maybe you didn't.
I don't think so. That must mean it's wrong though.
Oops, I shouldn't have said anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this back down here. Series you want to finish the most. So, most recent physical read.
I feel like I went on a really long rant about it too to you. You think you would remember it?
I don't think it's Mistborn then. Maybe. Maybe not. A really long rant. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. I don't know much about that book except for the cover. And I don't think you like the cover on that one. You read Mistborn a long time ago. Flame in the Mist you also read a long time ago. And this one wasn't there. So maybe it's here? But then that's not your favorite author. Oh man, I don't know. Most recent physical read.
You still have your one more 50-50.
I thought I used them all already.
Have you?
I think so.
Oh yeah, you did. But never mind. I'm bad at keeping track.
Well, I can't do it now. You'll have to cut this part out where I'm thinking so long because I don't know where this goes.
I definitely plan on fast forwarding some of your pondering.
Well, okay, so that must mean that there's something else here is wrong because I need to. I think, maybe not. So favorite author used to be Mitch Albom, so it's not on there anymore. Least favorite cover, so maybe that isn't the least favorite cover.
One eternity later.
I don't think this is right, but I'm gonna put it over here.
Okay. Is this your final answer?
I guess so. Wait. Yeah, I guess so.
You sure?
Yeah, did I fail?
You didn't fail.
Oh.
So, you were right. V.E. Schwab is my favorite author.
Okay.
I was supposed to read Frankenstein for 2 different classes. Still have never read it.
Really?
So, I mean, technically it's not like it's something I widely go around telling everyone, like, I read Frankenstein. But I did tell my teachers I read it and wrote essays on it. But I have yet to read it.
Wow.
I am not looking forward to reading this. I read this last year. I loved it. You know, was my favorite cover. You know, Night Circus is my favorite book. J.K. Rowling is not the author I've read the most.
Really?
She did not write The Cursed Child. So I've read 7 books by her.
Oh.
The correct author that I've read the most is Mitch Albom, who has written 8 books. And I've read all 8.
8 books.
8 books, yeah. I wouldn't put him at my favorite because I don't love all of his books. I would say I like 3 or 4 of them.
Interesting. I didn't realize there were so many. I just knew like Magic Strings of Frankie Presto and
The Timekeeper, Have a Little Faith, Next Person You Meet in Heaven, For One More Day, Tuesdays with Maury, First Phone Call from Heaven, Magic Strings of Frankie Presto, and The 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
I should have looked up
I have
here.
my Mitch Albom shelf right here. You were right about this. You knew that. You knew this was my childhood favorite of 2019. This is the series I want to finish the most. I cannot wait for the 3rd one to come out. This is not my least favorite cover. I actually kind of like these covers. I think they look pretty neat. My least favorite cover is Mistborn. I went on a rant about how I hate that cover. I hate real people on the covers of books. And I love the UK covers. And I showed you pictures of them, the white with the blue, and how I really want those. And that leaves my most recent physical read is this one. And I just realized I forgot to tell you what was the right answer for this one. That's The Diviners. I bought this book in January, and I want to read it so badly, but I'm trying to finish the books that I'm in the middle of right now. So, overall, how did you do? I didn't even add it up. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8?
I think it's 8, yep.
So you got 160 out of 300. So you got just better than half.
I scraped by.
You did! I mean, as far as actual books, you got more than half. Because you had 8 out of 12. But as far as points, you got just over
So I
half.
used all my lifelines. I shouldn't have used those.
I mean, they helped, although you kind of forgot because you were holding favorite author, and I told you it was between Mitch Albom and V.E. Schwab, and you had it on Mitch Albom, and you knew it was wrong, but you didn't change it. So I was still there at the end. I'm like, are you sure you want to leave it here? I just realized I'm like out of the frame here. But yeah, how did you enjoy it?
That was good.
Yeah? Did you do better or worse than you thought?
About what I thought.
Well, that's good. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and leave a comment down below. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!